Okay, I've got the fork back together. I've got fluid in it, and you probably can't see, but the fluid is just over that little cap with the 6 holes right there. So at this point I've got, I measured about 650 cc's of fluid, which sounds about right. That's about what I put in the other leg. And you can see I had to raise this leg up about this much in order to get a measurement of 16 millimeter. So the next thing is this little cap goes right there, and this bumper I've got it zip tied together because it's broken. I couldn't find anything like that that's discontinued, so I found these energy suspension, looks like a ball joint cover, polyurethane, fairly rigid, side by side. They're pretty close. Can't really. Here, how about I do that? So you can see it's pretty close to the same height, the same diameter. It's just this hole is a little bit bigger. So that's what you got going on, but whatever. It's just supposed to keep things from bottoming out. So at this point, it's basically ready to go back together. You lift this tube up, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. That plate goes here. Looking for a couple keepers. Oop. They're right there. I really need a tripod of some sort. Alright, so where are we here? Basically like that. Only it should actually seat in there. There we go. And then this cap way over here. Man, I feel so clumsy doing this. And this awesome plug wrench seems to fit it pretty good. That's not as tight as it should be, but that is an assembled fork. And it should actually work like one if you push on it. Seems to make good sounds. So I'm assuming if I didn't bleed that fork well enough, it'll just naturally settle out on its own and the fluid will get lower. So I don't really think there's any way to mess that up, but you may have to take the forks back off, pop that cap off with the keepers, slide it down to your 16 millimeter, and add fluid if you don't have any right there at the top. But that's it. These energy suspension bushings I got, see there's the part number right there. Tie rod boots is what they call them. You can get them on the aisle at AutoZone for like $7. I actually used them in another pair of forks for bottom out bumpers. If you go crazy bottoming that thing out, I don't know. I still don't see it being a problem because those aren't going to break. You know, these old, or is it these old foam bumpers that are like on shocks will break that polyurethane, you're not going to do anything to it. It may deform or make some weird movements, but it's not going anywhere. So, 2 forks are done. Man, feels pretty good. So I'm going to get those on the bike. Hopefully the next video is going to show this bike back together. So, hope this was helpful, and catch you later.